Go ahead, Nat. Take it home. All right. We'll get back to the calls momentarily. Kenny's coming out with some bangers here, Rico. We're really starting the week right. Premium Christmas hits only.
Yeah, I was told I couldn't ad-lib the songs because I was having too much fun on Friday. So,
what did you do Friday?
Oh, I was just mixing in drops. It was a good remix. But
wait, why can't you?
Well, David and Kenny were like, I think you're enjoying that way too much.
You went a little overboard.
No, I think the ticket remixes for the Christmas songs are electric. Oh, please. You have carte blanche. A man with no use of his nostrils has no ability to say otherwise.
Well, you know what, Kenny? Just for that. Okay.
Unbelievable.
Nothing better than Nat King Cole singing such a beautiful rendition and then Rico with nut-oriented drops. It's just perfect. You want to go? You want to do a little football today? Or
Let's
you want to
do
hit
it,
the calls?
man. No, let's do it.
All right, football today. Let's go.
So the Eagles.
All right, quickly, let's go around the league. Back to Lions momentarily. Kenneth Cott.
The Eagles announced that Matt Patricia will be taking over the defensive play calling. Is this team gripping the steering wheel a little bit too tightly? And how does this guy keep getting opportunities to do NFL things?
This is the team opening the driver's side door and rolling themselves out while going 65 on the highway. No, I mean, it's and by the way, let me say this from the bottom of my heart this holiday season, you just hate to see it.
See, I think we may be a little biased here in this city because of Matt Patricia and how he ruined the Lions, but he was a good defensive coach. The Eagles are gripping a little bit. They after what happened with the Cowboys and what happened with the 49ers, they're questioning everything of what's wrong with them. It seems a little desperation to me, but it's not like he's not qualified for the job, Mike. We just don't like him here in Detroit.
And the Cowboys continue to struggle on the road. 3-4 is their road record on the year. 2 of their last 3 are on the road. Dolphins and Commanders. Is there a chance that they slide a little bit here?
Yeah, I think they're about to go through what Philly has gone through. It's a gauntlet portion of the schedule. Interesting note, too, fellas. This weekend in Miami, Dolphins favored by 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of the swing game. You know, if you're Dallas, you just got your doors blown off. Now you got to go down to Miami and face a team that's a difficult task. And for Miami, look, this is why people call you soft. If Dallas comes in and bodies you, I think we learn a lot about you. That's what the beauty of December football is. That's where real judgments can get made. So yeah, that to me is the second most fascinating game of the week.
Yeah, that point spread was just so weird because you figured Miami would really I thought they would at least be a 3.5 to 4 point favorite, but it's like, okay, 1.5. All right. This is a must-watch game on Christmas Eve.
On the other side of that Cowboy game, Josh Allen after the game speaking, saying this win versus the Cowboys is like doing nothing and getting an A on the group project. He went 7 of 15 for 94 yards and a touchdown. What does he need to get beyond this player that's just a good player, not a great player?
Exactly what's happening right now. Joe Brady taking over for Ken Dorsey. The Bills have now done something they refused to do the previous 4 years. Run the effing ball.
Mm-hmm.
Line up and smash someone's face in. Don't ask him to do everything. Yeah. I think it makes them incredibly dangerous if they can stick to it.
Yeah, you saw Cook out there, and he was getting it done. No, that was the recipe for winning. He shouldn't have to do everything because when he does, that's normally when they lose because now he's making mistakes because he feels like every play has to be a touchdown.
Wait, are you telling me Josh Allen needs help?
Wait, I think I'm actually saying he may be a bit of a game manager hidden behind a playmaker quarterback.
I'm not ready to go that far, but I love where Rico's head is at. I'm just saying for all the anti-Goff people, look, one of the alleged heroes, who, by the way, has never been to a Super Bowl, needs help.
Hey, Kenny, real quick, I want to give one for Mike.
Ooh.
Mike, an early Christmas present for you.
Yes.
Due to the Giants losing, they're currently sitting 7th in NFL draft order. You do realize that around this time next week, you could be sitting in the number 5 spot. Why? The Chicago Bears, who are currently sitting at 5, are going to be playing the Arizona Cardinals. Bears are favored by 4. And that other team from New York, the Jets, favored by 3 over the Washington Commanders. You, my friend, if you go out and lose your game, you're back to the 5th pick in the draft.
So then let me ask you this question, both Kenny and you. Is this acceptable? With the 5th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. Big G, birthday wish today. Shout out, Dad. The New York Football Giants select Jaden Daniels, quarterback LSU. Discuss.
Yeah, I think so. I think that he's the new mobile QB. He's got the cannon for an arm. Yeah, now can you protect him, Mike? Or is he just going to go out there and get the hell beat out of him, a.k.a. Justin Fields?
Yeah, probably choice B. All right, let's keep moving.
So Andy Reid speaking after the game, he is, quote, not down on Kadarius Toney. Do you think after a couple of tough weeks, maybe he should be down on Kadarius Toney?
He should be released. Yesterday was just another comedy. I mean, but also, Mahomes being so demonstrative on field, on camera. Dude, save it for behind the scenes. You're worth $500 million. You're a team leader. If you're angry at Kadarius Toney, say it in private to launch the guy out of a cannon. Mm-hmm. Stop with the on-field stuff, dude. Enough.
Yeah, it's very passive-aggressive. It's like, no, he's our guy. No, he's really not. Kadarius Toney has photos of somebody. I don't know why this man is still on the team, or is the receiving room that bad you can't get rid of him.
And this brings us to the bottoms of the wild card races, outside looking in, teams that are outside looking in, and teams that are right on the cusp. The Rams hold the bottom wild card spot. The teams below that, the Saints, also 7-7, Seahawks, 6 wins, Falcons and Packers, both 6 wins. Are there any teams jumping the Rams, or the Vikings for that matter, who are also 7-7?
Look, the Vikings are the one I worry about. I mean, Nick Mullins, 2 red zone turnovers. Guy can't execute the tush-push, back-to-back, falling on his face. He's also got a punchable face, so I have to knock them down a peg.
What is a punchable face?
You just know it when you know it, Rico. You see it.
All
you
right.
Feel it. No, Kenny, honestly, the Rams really look good to me. Minnesota would be the one that scares me a little bit. And that's because they play the Lions twice.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't know how the Lions – I've said it. It's going to be very difficult if you have to play Minnesota 3 times in a month. That's just not a recipe for success.
And on the other side, Bengals 8-6, Colts also 8-6. Outside looking in teams, Texans and Bills both 8 wins, Steelers and Broncos 7 wins. Are any of those teams making the jump?
No, I mean the Bills would look like the one with the best shot of winning out, right? And the other teams have major holes. I mean, the Bengals absolutely should have lost this week. Pittsburgh's toast. Mitch Trubisky. What? What?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Texans. I think they're the little engine that could. They're starting to believe themselves. They get a rematch against the Titans, which if I was Houston, I would develop some powder blue uniforms just to wear in that game for spite reasons. They got a favorable
powder blue
schedule.
Texans?
Yeah.
Jeez. Our bun has seeds.
Right.
The McDowell's version of
the Big Mick.
Our toppings are at the bottom. And that is in football today.